Hello everybody, welcome to Stampin' Among the Gum Trees. My name's Kath and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Melbourne, Australia. And today I'm going to show you how to make this adorable little box, little chocolate box. You open it up and in that little pocket you can slide a block of chocolate. Now it's sized to take one of the blocks of Lindt chocolate. There you go, you've got space to write your message there. Back cover, there it is. And I use a ribbon to keep it closed. You don't have to if you don't want to, but it's kind of pretty. Now, I've made these boxes in so many different sizes to take packets of Tim Tams, to take packets of chocolate royals, to take the 180 gram block of Cadbury chocolate. I've made them in so many different sizes, but today we're working on the Lindt size, and we will be using the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful vellum, printed vellum from the Floral Delight suite. This is so pretty, folks. So very pretty, this paper, that I actually have a whole week of cards coming up with this. So from next Monday through next Friday, every day there will be a video with a card or a box or a bag or all three featuring the vellum and the DSP and the stamps and the dies and the embellishments from this suite, because it is so pretty. It is in the mini catalogue, the January-April mini catalogue, and I will leave details of this in the description box below. If you're interested, you can shop my online store 24/7 and order your very own. And for anyone that likes the end product, stick with me right to the end. I have something special for you that I am sure you will like. The card base is going to be cardstock, and it is just our basic white cardstock. Nothing special. The mats are all done in Daffodil Delight cardstock, and I'm using this vellum because it shows up so pretty. So pretty. These are the other vellums. I struggled to choose one, I will tell you, because you know I love gingham. Look at that. How gorgeous is that? Oh, what about that one? How pretty are they? So much that can be done with this printed vellum. It is just beautiful. So there's that. I'll move it out of the way so I don't use it all up. And we'll talk more about this suite as we go through. Okay, card base. I'm using my Glass Mat Studio. Today, I love this Glass Mat Studio. For years, I wanted a glass mat because you can do all sorts of things with it. And I wasn't going to pay for them. Stampin' Up brought theirs out, and guess what? It is brilliant. I have the measurements written in Sharpie down the side here. They're in Sharpie so they don't come off. They will come off with an alcohol wipe. Or don't have alcohol wipes, a squirt of perfume will get your Sharpie marker off. Okay, we've got some scoring to do. This is the outer box for the what's it called? For the chocolate box. And I'm going to use my scoreboard because I like that it gives slightly more accurate, when accuracy counts, scores. They always line it up. They're always in exactly the same place. So for this, on the long side, we're scoring at 4.5, 4.5, and 5.25 this forms the spine of your box. While we've got the scoreboard out, this is the inner box. You'll know what that is. On the long side, we're scoring at half, 1.5, 1, 8.5, and 9. And then on one long side, flip it round on one long side, we score at 3.75. Sorry, thought I'd written the measurements down on 3.75 and 4.25. That's your scoring done. Okay, so we can put that away. Okay, now get my scissors. You will need a bone folder. So let's, I don't know if you can see those score lines. Yep, they are. There's a bumpy side and a smooth side. We are going to fold with the bumpy side in. So fold on that score line, lining up your edges so they're nice and neat. And then give it a good burnish with bone folder. And then fold again on the score line, making sure the sides line up. Just like so. Bumpy side in. That has formed your outer box. Okay. Now, for the inner box, this is the bit the chocolate goes in. We do the same thing. I'm going to bring in my silicone craft sheet and I'm going to score all the line. Fold and burnish all the score lines is what I was going to say. Now, if you want nice crisp lines, see how I'm using the flat, I'm not using the point of the bone folder, I'm using that. Gives a much nicer, crisper line for your fold if you do that. Okay, there we go. Just like that. And then there's just a little bit of cutting to do. I should have done a little diagram so I could remember because I always forget. That's it. Okay, so that folds in, that folds in. Those short bits are the bits that we glue to the inside of the box. So we need to make corners. We are going to cut. We do it this way and this way. Which one goes in there? Sorry, every time I have to do this. Fold it, fold it, fold it, fold it. Okay. Like that. And like that. Goes in, goes in, goes over. Okay, so you end up with a bit that looks like that. So we cut up to one, and then we're cutting right along there, and then we want it to go the same way, so one up there. Now you can do a little mitre on them if you want to, so that they fold a bit, sit a bit nicer, and you fold them in. That's okay. Alright, little scraps. I use art glitter glue. Stampin' Up sells Tombow green glue, and it's very good. I prefer art glitter glue. It goes a very long way, and it works really well. Now, let me fold it in to get the tabs right. Goes in like that. I've got one too many tabs somewhere. That can come off. steps we wanted. Steps we wanted. I didn't cut off enough tabs, folks. Right. Glue on the tabs, sorry. I have made dozens of these. Glue on the tabs. Okay. Fold it over like that. Line your corners up so they're nice and even. Hold it for a second till the glue takes. Doesn't take long. And then we're just doing the tabs. Still didn't cut it right. Don't mind me. The instructions will be done properly for you. Just like that. But we want that to be like that. That's right. As long as both ends match. So it is seen. So you want it to be nice. Okay. Holding it. Holding it. That's your inner box done. Let that sit for a minute. We have one other thing to do that we're going to do now to let, I've got to get the glue off my fingers, to let the let it dry, and that is colour our ribbon. If I can get it out. I am colouring the ribbon with blends. Just like this, and I'm getting a nice ombre effect. Now this is the program. Okay. There is ribbon that comes with this suite, but it was out of stock. It has since come back in, I believe. I'm just colouring ribbon. You can use your blends for colouring. See how I'm using the side, not the tip, of the thick end of the dark Daffodil Delight. And we need about, I need a little bit more to do. To about there, let me cut it. There we go. I won't do too much. Wow, can you hear it? You can see the difference in the colour. Soaking it up. Your blends are alcohol markers. Sorry, my hand's in the way. If you want your ribbon to match exactly, colour it. Now, you can use your blends. You can run it over an ink pad. You can dye it with an ink pad refiller if you want to. Some white bits there. I don't mind the ombre look because we've got the vellum that's going to be a bit whitish and ombre-ish. It will dry nicely. Okay. Stamp and blend. I'm going to put that aside and let it dry because it does take a couple of minutes. We'll get on with the rest of the chocolate box. We've got mats to do. Now, we've got 4 pieces that do the outside, the 2 insides, and the back. To go on them, where did I put what I cut? I've lost them. Can't have lost them already. Seriously? I just had all the mats cut. Where did I put them? Up here. Don't mind me. Here we go. Right. 1, 2. That's 2. Okay, the same. Nope, that's not them. Where did I put them? I just had them all cut. Oh, my giddy aunt. It would only happen to me. There we go. Found them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there another one somewhere? There has to be. It might be one of these pieces. We'll see in a moment. That'll teach me to not put things away properly, won't it? Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3. Now, what's that? Goodness gracious me, people. See, and someone said that I'm not real when it's all fake. Oh, honestly, I just had it. Where did I put it? Let's get this put away. That will help. And it's not in there. Hello, Lacey dog. No, and you're probably screaming at me because you can see it, aren't you? Okay. Not in there. Did I put it in here? Not in there. Did I put it in there? No. Where did I put them? I've got the bases. I just don't have. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll look for another one in a minute. So, because you can see through vellum, when you are gluing, you're going to need to strategically place your glue so it can't be seen. So choose the darkest spots to put dobs of glue. Okay. Now, where's our box? Make sure we've cut it right. That fits there like that. That's going to go on there like that. How pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay. Now, right. The little drops of glue just in the dark spots, just tiny bits. Just so that, just enough to hold it on without showing through, just little dots. Don't overdo the dots and only put them in the dark spots so they don't show through on the front. Right, get those out of the way, put that here, I'll line it up just so I can do it straight. Yeah. Ah, botheration. Line it up, push it down gently. There we go. One done. Repeat for the other 4. Simple. I'm doing this. Now, you could use, I'm using the vellum because I think it's so pretty, and this is a special, this will be a special Easter gift. I'll show you one I made for my husband for Valentine's Day in a moment. Some on the edges, just like that. Flip it over, don't drop it. Lining my card up with the lines on my mat. That must be the inside piece, is it? Nope. That's not even the right piece. Hold on a minute. What have I done, folks? Right. Let's try again. I'll figure out what that one's for in a minute. I had them all in a pile and then I got them all muddled up. know what? That's how we craft. Spontaneity. Somebody's going to ask why I prefer art glitter glue over Tombow. I've tried Tombow. It didn't really work for me. The art glitter glue, a very little, as you can see, a very little goes a very long way and does a really good job. It's super strong. Oh, I didn't line it up, but that looks pretty straight to me. Super strong. In fact, it's so strong that my husband and my son use it for their modelling. Okay. Making the model trains. So it's nice and super strong. So Stampin' Up! Doesn't sell it, unfortunately. I don't have it on my website. You can order Tombow through my shop, but I get it from either Creative Dreams in Baronia and Melbourne or from Bev's Cross Crafts in Tassie. Whoever's got it on sale when I'm looking for it. Like I said, a little goes a very, very long way. You do not need a lot. Because that one. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Alright. Let's see. Like that. Easy, easy. You could use tape runner, or you could use tear tape if you wanted to. Cool. Okay. And you'll notice there is no particular direction to the vellum, to the pattern on the vellum. So I'm not being particularly paranoid about getting it all going the right way. If you do have a directional paper, just remember that when you're cutting it and sticking it down. Okay, done. Inside. There should be a white piece that goes on there like that we stamp on. Okay. Do the stamping first. Done. Rightio. Now, with this bit, we need to cut out a finger, a little pull thing. The easiest way to do it, I think, this is my idea, get your punch. This is just a circle punch. It's a 1.5 inch, doesn't really matter what size it is. Move it down, roughly center it, go like pop. Then to get it in the right place for your mat, line up your mat, get a pencil. It's so much easier than trying to get your get 3 layers to go through. Right. And we'll do the same thing with the piece. Oh, don't tell me I've lost it again. Where did the other piece go? That's not it. That's not it. It's gotta be here, folks. It's gotta be here. Oh my giddy aunt. Only when you're trying to do a video would this happen, honestly. It's not the doorbell or the phone or... Now I've lost that. And there it is. Okay, so we do the same thing, but I'm putting this away first. Right. So, working out where it's going to be positioned. Take that off now, roughly. So we know. I've tried gluing it on and then punching it out, and honestly, it's just too hard. Now again, we're just going to put glue in some strategic places. Now, why didn't that work? Okay, because I didn't do that properly. So we'll just go like that. There we go. That's better. Right. A little bit of glue. You could use glue dots if you wanted to. You could use tape runner. What's it called? Don't know what it's called. I've forgotten. Mine's gone blank. There's all sorts of things you could use. I'll fix that. I don't like that. It's a bit like that. So let's get this. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Oh, all right. It'll do. Like that. Around there. Now, right. Now, this goes in here like this. So, I'm going to run some tear tape down it because we want it to be super strong. But I'm also going to use some liquid glue so we've got wriggle room time before it sticks down to make sure it's nice and square and all lined up in the right place. Okay. Didn't put that tear tape on very well, but that's okay because move it off. Come on. Lift. There we go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Rightio. Now a little bit of liquid glue on there too. Some bead. Just gives you a few extra seconds to make sure it's lined up. Now we made a mistake. Do you know what we did wrong? What I did wrong? Put the ribbon on first. We can fix that though. Easily. Okay, so If you are using tear tape, it is going to grab almost straight away. So make sure it's lined up and nice and square. Use your bone folder to push it down. It's not quite square. That's better. Press it down. Okay. There we go. It closes. Now we didn't put our ribbon. I usually run the ribbon under the colour, like this. Sorry, we'll fix it. Okay, for the back is done. The inside is done. Pop this one down. The other thing I didn't do was put a mat under there. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Not to worry, doesn't really matter. Make it your own, folks. Don't do it the way I do it, just because that's the way I do it. Now, this is for Easter, and I am going to be using this stamp set that says Storybook Friends from a new suite, also in the mini catalogue. And there's a little stamp in here that says Easter Greetings. So we're going to put that on the outside now, and on the inside we will put, say, hello friend. Goes there. Here's Easter greetings. Welcome. Why is there one missing? Okay, Easter greetings. Okay. There we go. I'll do that. Your photopolymer stamps stretch a little bit. Not so much the wee ones, but if they're slightly longer, they can be a bit bendy and stretchy. Just let it drop and then put your stamping block onto it. Find my Daffodil Delight stamp pad. Daffodil Delight, Lemon Lolly, they look almost the same. There we go. That will do. Plenty of room to write a message or not, in case may be. Clean off my stamp. Pop the stamp back in the case so it doesn't get lost. And then this can go on there. The right way, we'll stick it on, and just like that. Now, if you wanted to be especially frugal, you could leave the vellum layer off this, or you could just do a frame. You could punch out or cut out the middle of the vellum because you won't see it under the cardstock. It just adds a little border. So you could cut out a frame and use the rest of something else. Might put a glue dot under that bit that's lifting so it doesn't tear. Now, where are they? This was a new packet I opened, a new roll I opened the other day, and let's go under there. sticky. Come on, keep going. Thank you. One more. Right, ziplock's pretty much done. Told you it was easy. That should have gone under there. I can't get that off now. Never mind. Right, ribbon. Choose where you want your ribbon to go, roughly, and get some tear tape. And you're going to run a line just on the mats. Just on the mats, not right to the edge, just on the mats. And you're not going to take it around the back or right across the spine either. Just like that. Square up your card, pop it down, give it a press. Another line just across, like so. Oops, that's a bit crooked. After we're working with vellum, it looks off beautifully, doesn't it? Just take it to the end of the mats, not right to the end of the box. Tear tape works really well if you can burnish it down really tight and hard. Fine. Just like so. Okay, easy peasy, box done. Now we could, let me see, what do I have here? Check dice. Let's see what I've got here that we could. Could use for garden. Deviled circles. No, circles won't work, will they? Heart-shaped eyes. What's in here that we could put on the front? There we go. Looking for sentiment now. No, that won't fit. Oh my goodness. This is how things happen in my house. Ooh. Oh, that's quite cute. This says happiness inside. Okay. Happiness inside. Where's my snap block? Okay. Because really, a block of chocolate's nothing but happiness, hey? Right. Happiness inside. Daffodil Delight. Daffodil Delight. Okay, I'm going to do a couple of different ones. Daffodil Delight. Put this away before I lose it. There's nothing worse than losing dies, honestly. I have a magnetic tray that I got from Super Cheap Auto or somewhere like that. It's for holding screws and things. It's magnetic. It's great for holding dies. Now, what punch do I have that would make a nice banner up? There you go. Because I'm going to add some bits to it. Okay. Let's stamp that again. This is the Everyday Ovals punch. I like this punch. It's often overlooked in the catalogue. But it's such a nice, smooth shape. Do I have a scrap of yellow cardstock somewhere? Somewhere we have yellow cardstock. I don't really want to cut into that. I don't have to. Let's see. How about we try this? I wonder what this would look like. Add across. Okay. Let's see how this looks. Bit of glue across there. Bit of glue across there. And let's lay down that. Right on the edge. Give it a snip. Let's lay down that. Right on the edge. Give it a snip. Let that dry for a minute. And I've got some little bees, little fuzzy bees. Add some little fuzzy bees. These very cute little tiny bee trinkets. They are so cute and tiny. So let's dry, give it a push. Let's just trim it off. There we go. And we will pop that up on some dimensionals. And we'll be generous with them because we don't want it to sag. I'll even put one in the middle, even though it will go over the ribbon. And then we'll add some little bees. Some little buzzy tiny bees floating around on our card. That one didn't know. Okay. How tiny these little bees are. Where's my big tool isn't here. But super tiny, but look at the detail. Can you see the detail in them? They're so super cute. So maybe one there. And maybe not like that. We'll put them over the right way. One there. And maybe another one. Okay. Let me see. Okay. All right. Again with my art glitter glue. My little tiny bee. Little tiny dab. That's the best part. This stuff actually. My tweezers. I lost the tweezers. I had them the other day. No. No. Ideally, I would be using Take a Quick tool because it's got a sticky end on it. But I don't know where it is. Because, you know, today's just been organised chaos. That's what life is like in our house. You watch me on Cheapskates on a Tuesday night. It's really happening, folks. There we go. Okay. That's how to make a chocolate box. I'll leave a link to my blog post with the measurements in the description below. Now, if you would like the materials to make one of these boxes, all you need to do is place a $60 order in my online store before 8 p.m. on Sunday night, and that's Sunday the 16th of February 2025. I think we said 2012. Whoa, 2025. And I will send you a full colour PDF with the measurements and a kit to make this chocolate box. You will have a choice of two. You will be able to do the Floral Delight or Storybook Moments. You can tell me. I'll contact you and ask you which you would like. So take your pick. But for a $60 order in my online store, I will put the link below. By 8 p.m. Sunday night, and I will send you a kit to make one or the other of these boxes. There you go. This is the box I made for Valentine's Day. Crowded here on my table. This one. It's pretty, pretty, pretty. Lots of gold foil. Beautiful ribbons. There you go. Okay. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you make some chocolate boxes and have fun doing it. Don't forget, $60 order. I will send you a kit to make one or the other of either the Floral Delight or the Storybook Moments chocolate box. You have till 8 p.m. on Sunday the 16th to place that order. Alrighty, if you like what I'm doing in amongst all the clutter and kaboffle of my channel, please subscribe, hit the subscribe. Don't forget to hit the like button. That really helps. This is a new channel I've started. I'm really trying to get it up there with YouTube, and I really want to share my crafting and my card making and scrapbooking and paper crafting in general with you. So if you're subscribed, every time I post a video, you will be notified. Alrighty, thank you for watching, and I will be back soon with another video.